Hey guys, good morning. I just wanted to pop in real quick and say hey. If you're popping on live, let me know you're here. Say hey, say hashtag replay in the comments if you're watching the replay, but I just like to know who watches and who tunes in and who may need this, So today I want to talk about fear of failure. I'm going to share this to my group real quick because I feel like fear of failure and, just that scary feeling. First off, you're probably already having self-doubt. You're probably already having a lot of fears around being seen and around being visible. But to top it off, you're afraid to fail, and then that brings in the fear of judgments, the fear of opinions, what people will think of you if you fail, what you will think of yourself if you fail. And I just found through my own experience of struggling with this, and also through talking to women and working with women, that fear of failure is a big fucking thing that causes people not to go for what they want, not to even try. And so I want you guys to know, I want to share a few things about this to help you guys get out of your fear and how to really step into overcoming your fear and showing up regardless, showing up no matter what, So first off, realize that fear is inevitable. It's how you grow. It's how you learn. I talked about this a little bit yesterday, but it's how you learn. If you never failed, you would never learn. You would never grow. You would never get better. And not even trying to go for it. We're kind of like preventing ourselves from failing, And then we're never going to get where we want to be because we're never even trying, So please know that failure is inevitable. And also know that what you're doing in your business doesn't have to be planned out perfect. It doesn't have to be totally perfect. You don't have to know every single step along the way. You just have to know what you want, and then you have to figure out the very first step, and you have to go for it, and you have to try. Please know that you're going to fail along the way, but please know that it doesn't have to be perfect for people to want to buy from you or to trust you or to like you or you to feel like you're getting into your purpose. You do not have to be perfect whatsoever. You never will be, because perfection isn't really real. There's this thought, this way of thinking that, put it in your piggy bank. There's this way of thinking, I think we get to where we think there's these perfect people out there and everything in their life is perfect and everything they do is perfect and they never fail, they never mess up, but that's total crazy. Everyone's failing, everyone's messing up, everyone has imperfect parts of their life, and it's okay. So if you have kids, I know for a long time I was in this headspace of, oh man, to do a live video I have to make it perfect and professional and I can't mess up, so I'm gonna have to find a babysitter to watch Hattie so I can go on live and I can be in my element and I can really have so much focus on the live video and I won't mess up. I really thought that I had to get a babysitter for a live video. I was so scared that if I didn't dress up or wear dresses or look a certain way or talk a certain way or act a certain way or all of this, I was really, really afraid that no one would trust me, that my point wouldn't get across. And, I started live videos out in my it was like a 1996 van. I didn't have service where I lived. I lived with my parents at the time. I just ended a relationship and me and my daughter moved in with my parents. And I did not have service there. So I did the majority, when I was starting out, the majority of my live videos in my 1996 van, showing up, talking and sharing and stepping more into my purpose and conquering my fears. And I was so fucking scared that people would see me as some weirdo in a van, but they actually got help. They actually paid me to help them further. And it was a crazy thing. And so, and I also, in showing up that way, and showing up in my old van, and showing up with a kid in the background, I really strive to help other people realize that their live videos didn't have to be perfect, that their posts didn't have to be perfect, that what they were doing didn't have to be perfect, because nothing ever will be. And if I waited forever trying to, get better service or move out of my house or find a babysitter or, figure everything out before I actually went for it, I would still be sitting in my 1996 van at my parents' house, wondering how I was going to make it work. So sometimes you just have to go for it and you have to figure it out along the way, and that's okay. And that's kind of sometimes what we have to make ourselves push ourselves into, hey Soleil. So please know that failure is inevitable. Failure is going to happen, and you will never be perfect. So don't wait for a new training. Don't wait to hire a new coach. Do not wait to have a nicer car. Do not wait to have better service. Do not wait to get a babysitter. Do not wait to do everything, to try to make everything perfect, to try to have it all together, because that's exhausting. You don't have to. Show up as you. The right people will see you as you. Show up in your passion, in your purpose, in your light, in your energy. All you have to do that is to believe in yourself just a little bit and then step into it. So get yourself to where you can believe in yourself just a little bit or a lot of it. But even if you don't have any belief in yourself at all, if you don't think that you can do this, if you question it, but you want it, you're in that whole middle section of you really don't fucking believe in yourself. You feel not good enough. You don't feel worthy, but you really, 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 truly want this. You desire this. You feel like it's your purpose. Get yourself to believing in yourself just a little bit, enough so you can take action. And that will only build momentum. That will only get you going. That will only build the belief. That will only shift you more and more into the energy. So know that failure is inevitable. It's going to happen. You're never going to be perfect. And also, hold on, baby, just a second. I'm almost finished with this. Okay. Also know that I had one of my clients, one of the women in my Magic Money membership, she had made a post saying something about how she always struggled with, she had looked at someone else and they started at the same time in their company, and this lady's doing super, super successful. She's doing so well in her business, while meanwhile she feels like she's failing and she's not doing anything, and she hasn't moved and nothing's happening for her. And I asked her to look at your successes that you're already having. We determine our own success. We get to decide what success means for us. So that could be a lot of money. That could be you conquering your fears. That could be you stepping into your purpose, whether, people don't believe you or not. You just believe in yourself enough to step into your purpose. That could be you moving into a new home. That could be you stayed organized today and you actually showed up the way that you intended. Success doesn't have to mean money all the time. Success doesn't have to mean money at all. So I told her, what are you succeeding in now? What are you doing good at now? What can you be proud of about yourself and your successes and your wins, your little wins, your big wins, and the things that you've improved now? Because guess what? That is manifestation at its finest, of shifting into the energy now, feeling the wins now, celebrating the wins now, having fun now. Because then you're shifting into the energy of what you want without actually having what you want. And then the universe says she's ready, she's prepped, she's prepared. And so please know that if you're not making the money that you want to make, if you're not where you want to be yet, start to shift into the energy of what can you be happy about now? What can you be proud of about yourself now? Whether that's making one post this week, that's success. But you don't see it as success because society and the online space doesn't want you to think that's successful. Society and the online space wants you to think that success means making 6 to 7 figures. And it doesn't have to be that way. And you will never get there beating yourself up, looking at how you're not making it, So start to shift into the energy of what can you celebrate now? What can you be proud of about yourself and your business and the strides you're taking now? Are you showing up? Did you make a post today? Did you make a post this week? Did you make a post this month? Good freaking job. Celebrate that. Did you conquer your fear of live? Did you jump on a live video? Good freaking job. Celebrate that. Did you get really organized and plan out your week? Good job. Celebrate that. Did you take some time off and say no to that Netflix show? Instead, focus on your business? Good job. Celebrate that. Did you get a client and did you celebrate it? Good job. Celebrate that. Even more. So know that you don't have to get to 6 to 7 figures just to celebrate and feel successful. You don't even have to make $1,000 to feel successful. Feel successful now. Get yourself to seeing the wins now, and you will shift into the energy, and then success and money and things that you're wanting will automatically happen for you. So I hope this video helped you guys. If you guys are struggling with fear of failure, if you are struggling with the belief in yourself, the shifting into the energy, manifestation, like really just taking action and making consistent effort and really just showing up the way that you want to, CEO Awakening, the doors are still open. It's an 8-week group program where we shift and we align and we rewire and reprogram and really get you to stepping into your power as a CEO, awakening to your power as a CEO, and really growing your business the way that you want to, a way that feels good, and consistently getting yourself to where you believe in yourself enough to take the action consistently. So creating your own confident, empowered oasis. So if that interests you at all, doors close August 30th. There's only 8 spots left. So I will put the link in the comments. You guys can check it out if you want to, if you feel called. But I'm checking out of here. So I will see you guys later. I love you. I'll talk to you later.